So we'll have people joining in. Hi, Tony Feghali. Okay, so who is Potech? Okay, we are a consulting firm. You know Ubisoft, not Potech, man. So we are a consulting firm, and we are specialized in IT security, on cybersecurity. Okay, so mainly what we do are the following services. Okay, we do all kind of IT advisory services, ranging from service management, continuity, governance, but with security in mind, with IT security in mind in all cases. Okay, so we have different teams. Mainly they are technical teams. So they do mainly assessments, consulting, design, strategic planning. Okay, and definitely we have training, and we do what we call penetration testing. Do you know what a penetration test is? Normally it's a consultant doing hacking. Okay, so we try to penetrate systems and to see if these systems are strong enough. Okay, now I will stop here with my presentation and just to discuss a little bit about the cyberspace. For example, are you afraid when you use any kind of internet application or websites? Do you have this in mind, some kind of fear? Yes, you have it. Good. Do you, when using Facebook, do you have this kind of fear? Yeah, you must. Let's try to evaluate security on internet. How do you consider, for example, the internet compared to enormous space like Afghanistan or Iraq, which is more secure? Definitely, but the fact I'm asking this question, does it raise something in your mind? And no, ma'ool, is it possible that the internet is scary like a place like Afghanistan? Do you agree? Sorry, so you work in which domain? You are in which business? You are in the bank. Into a customer تبعنا. لا, what I'm trying to tell you, إنه do you fear the internet? Do you fear the internet, Talib? Great. I will give you a small example. How it is easy to be attacked on the internet. Imagine today you are going to Potech as Nicola Rouhani. Do you have access to everything? Nicola Rouhani. Imagine I am going as Tony Feghali, but with the face and the look of Nicola Rouhani. Do I have access to everything in IAM Capital or in Potech? This is how it is easy. Can you do it in real life? Can you take the form and the face of Nicola Rouhani? In real life you cannot do it. Bala, in films we can, but normally we cannot do it. The problem is in the internet, impersonating somebody is quite an easy task to do. So imagine in the cyberspace, which is a virtual space, I have a person taking the identity of somebody else and accessing an information system. The impact is huge. Let's imagine as well our kids when they are on the social media, let's say. They can be talking with somebody that is taking the identity of somebody else. This is how much the internet is scary. We need to be afraid, but we need to use the technology, so we must not panic. All I am saying that we need to be aware that a lot of security issues. How many times you heard today or yesterday the word Internet of Things? Or there's a new word, Internet of Everything. George will not agree. Today we have what we call Internet of Everything. The Internet of what is Internet of Things? What is the Internet of Things? You are passionate of Internet of Things. This is why I am talking about this. What is Internet of Things? Great. We are connecting any kind of device. Today we are connecting cameras, sensors, refrigerators, phones, cows. Yes. Today we have what we call connected cows. Cows, البقرة. We have connected cows. Why do we connect cows? In fact, what we do, we put a chip بلكي تحت الجلد بس انه somewhere in the cow, mainly to monitor the temperature of the cow. Come on, join. You want to join? فوت هرب. هلا probably you know what I'm speaking about this. Okay, so we're speaking about internet of anything, of everything. We have connected cows. مظبوط؟ then بالinternet of things, today we are trying to connect cows and humans and cars, definitely. The problem is the same risks and vulnerabilities that we have today on any connected device, we will have it on these embedded systems. So, okay, before we are losing what? When we are attacked. Today, if you are attacked as an enterprise or as a bank, we are losing data, we are losing money. But when the humans will be attacked or the cars will be attacked, the impact is definitely different. مظبوط؟ هون في عنا life threatening risk. So this is why today what we are trying as cybersecurity experts, what we are trying to say to the people, okay, we need to go to new technologies, we need to adopt new technologies. But take your time, put some key risk indicators and not only key performance indicators. What are the risks not from the business perspective, from the consumer perspective. يعني user, what would be eventually the risk? You know, today we are putting chips for people to monitor their health, especially people going to an hospital doing some operations, and then we can monitor them remotely. The latest attack showed that these devices can be hacked. شو يعني can be hacked? إنه he can put a chip, okay, to monitor your health, but somebody else, a hacker, can attack your chip and kill you. When we attack connected cars, what is the effect? What is the damage? People losing lives. هلا هون I'm not talking about cyber wars كمان. The impact can be huge by attacking production facilities, etc. So what I am trying to do, and yes, we need to adopt new technologies, but we need to be afraid to adopt something that is not yet tested and proven 100. There's no 100%, but the maximum level of security implemented on this technology to adopt it. And this is why I was telling you I'm against this rush we have today towards the Internet of Things. Security people, yes, they're not. And بعدين the problem is when we don't use technologies, who is leading? The marketing guys. وين كان في حدا؟ The marketing is leading, and not the business, not the technical guys that are leading. The go-to-market. So they are trying to go to market as quickly as possible to have the marketing edge. But this is risky. This is a big issue.
Why we should adopt if we should be afraid?
You should be afraid, but I said before, be afraid, don't panic, be aware.
How are we going to be aware?
You need to ask the vendors to provide the proof that their connected devices are secure enough and that the protocols are secure enough. You have third-party companies that can do these tests. Well, at least when you have info, we have hundreds of sites and thousands of articles each week or each month describing attacks done on cars, on Internet of Things, etc. Okay, just ask these vendors, what are you doing about security? What is the proof that you can provide? Maybe as professionals, as cybersecurity professionals, we can ask the government to put in place some standards, some recommendations to test and validate that the technology that is launched is validated, tested, approved by somebody. في أنا label. لازم يكون في label. لا. Not necessarily in Lebanon. But then why not in Lebanon? We have the skills. Okay, we don't have governance. So we have the skills, we have the technical capabilities to verify and test. Why not? Okay? Do you have any questions? Is it interesting? Are you more afraid or not? No, you just need to be aware that we have risks. Yes, ask me. What was the question?
What are your main clients?
Well, it's obvious, banks. Okay, I will just show you a slide. Okay, I will skip the slide. I don't know if you can see it. We are vendor independent firm. Okay, definitely we focus on quality, efficiency, etc. It's some marketing, but we do believe on these values and we work on for this. Okay, so here you go. We have 80% of our customers are in the banking sector and the financial institutions. Okay, and I think this number is it's a real, if you want, it's an indicator that definitely today the people that are the most aware of these issues are the banking and the financial institution businesses. Definitely. Now more and more retailers, especially people doing e-business, e-commerce, etc., are more aware and they are putting more money and investment on cybersecurity, on defending mainly. We do work with telcos. Definitely telcos, they are putting much big effort on this, but personally at Potech Consulting, at the beginning we focused on the banking sector and this is our main target for the moment. Okay, so we are a pure Lebanese company, but we serve a big area by doing it through partners or remotely, etc. And I have this last slide to speak about Veritech. I know somebody was asking about Veritech. It's not here anymore. What were the advantages of being part of this community? We are not incubated. We are not funded by Veritech. We are just hosted in Veritech. But with this, we have big advantages by having the network or the different entrepreneurs in Veritech, by exchanging with others. The environment is good, but especially I think what is the most important part that we at least benefit from it is the entrepreneurship empowerment program that Veritech do. Okay, so for example, we have been mentored and now we are mentoring other entrepreneurs. So this kind of exchange is really very interesting, and this, for us, this is what is keeping us part of Veritech, the Veritech community. And Potech was established in 2008, so maybe it's time to think about going elsewhere, but we are still maybe paying a little bit more as a facility usage, but we do like the environment that Veritech offers and the networking that Veritech offers. Great. We have a lot of expertise exchange with the university, mainly St. Joseph University. Okay? So if you have questions, I'm ready to answer. Because our motto is the train will be going always as fast as possible. Our train, Potech's train. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Definitely. A lot of statistics show that the most targeted, let's say, efficient attacks do target not the technology, but either the process or the people. So when we are speaking about security, yes, definitely the technology must be secure. We must implement whatever needed from a technological perspective, but definitely the biggest issue is with people, and definitely the most efficient way to secure ourselves is to educate our users, our people, our community, and to do awareness. This is the main, and this is why our main target from a community perspective, as serving our community, is to do this awareness, and we do participate a lot to a lot of initiatives to do awareness regarding cybersecurity. So doing seminars, sending a lot of initiatives that are targeting mainly school students. Okay, so we have organizations that are trying to prepare some CDs, some interesting emails to raise awareness. It's not definitely easy, لأنه everybody must be involved with that. but definitely there's a way. Yeah, the media has a big role to play, definitely. But at least we as cybersecurity experts or professionals, we have a big responsibility to do this awareness. Definitely. You are right. You are right. Can we live without technology or the internet access today? We cannot. Can we do business without the internet access? We cannot. So definitely, even internet access is a right today. Huh? It's one of the human rights to have access to internet. So definitely, the media has a big role to play because, as I said, it can be eventually a life-threatening issue. Yes, you were asking the question.
Yes, do you want fintech startups as well?
I didn't understand.
Fintech startups?
I haven't. I have another company called Ubisoft, but we do fintech applications, but mainly your question is about if we provide services to fintech companies. Yes, some companies do ask us to test their applications. We do that. We do this, but most of the time the request is from the end user, which is the banks, not from the fintech company. So definitely, we must raise awareness with the fintech companies to test and prove for their customers that their solutions are secure. We do have a relation with some of the fintech companies in Lebanon. And this is why, in fact, I invested in a new company called Ubisoft to develop secure mobile applications, mainly we started for the banking sector.
What is it called?
Ubisoft. Yes, Obi, not Ubi, not the French one. Ubisoft. But definitely, I consider the biggest issue from a technical perspective, our biggest issue, the most critical vulnerabilities are from the developers, from the people that do coding. So if you want to go a little bit technical, if I want to simplify the internet is a set of components. We have what we call the networking components, mainly if you know a little bit the router, so the networking components, the Wi-Fi router you have in your home. Okay, this is a networking device. And then you have the systems, which are servers, mobile devices, sensors, etc. And then we have the applications. Normally, the most vulnerable one, and where the attack impact is the biggest, it's the application layer. Okay, so it's with applications. And normally, software developers are not too much aware. They need to do something quick, performant, easy to use, but they don't think a lot about the security issues. Okay, and this is why a lot of universities today are incorporating master's degrees for security, for information security, and I think this is a good initiative. We have 2 or 3 masters in Lebanon regarding this, and there's a lot of work to be done at UL, the Lebanese university. Great. Sure, George. Sure. Any question? Okay. Welcome.